Hello, this is Vicky from the Spellbound Bead Company, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a really quick and simple elasticated bracelet. So I'm using one of our size 6 mixes here. This is the chalk size 6 mix. I've already made one bracelet out of the pot. I've got plenty left to make a second. It's also a great way of using up your odds and ends if you've got different bits and pieces of beads left. You can get some really nice effects if you use different sizes of beads. So if you mix 6s and 8s, you get quite a nice texture. If you've got lots of size 10s, you can use those as well. I would suggest that you go down to a slightly finer elastic if you're using the size 10s, just to make your life as easy as possible. So size 6 mix, and then I've got about 25 centimeters of 0.7mm stretch magic there, and all I'm going to do is hold on to both ends of the elastic so I don't put the beads on one side and they slide straight off the other, and I'm just going to pick up the beads pretty much at random. I say I'm doing it at random. I am trying to avoid the darker beads that are in the mix, just because for the overall look of the bracelet that I'm going for, I just want something a little bit lighter. But you know, you can use pretty much anything that you want to. You can do you can pre-plan your colors, you can do stripes, you can do dots, you can do Morse code, whatever strikes your fancy really. So as you can see, I'm not using a needle with this elastic. It's sturdy enough on the end that you can get away with just picking up the beads and threading them on. So this is a really great one to do for like little charity fundraisers, school fetes, things like that as well, because they're quick to make and they're not expensive, so you can do them at sort of pocket money prices. At the moment we sell the Stretch Magic. It's 50p for a metre, so you easily get 4 bracelets out of a metre. And then the pot of seed beads is approximately £1.50, and you'll certainly get 2 bracelets out of there. So if you said 2 pots of bracelets and a metre of elastic to make 4 bracelets, so that's going to be £3.50 for your materials cost. You know, sell them for £1.50 each, profit for your chosen cause. Sounds like a quick and easy way to do it. So I'll just keep threading. Okay, so I think that'll do for the bracelet here. So let's just scoop all these beads. So you've probably got enough there for another bracelet as well. So 3 bracelets out of a pot sounds like a bit of a bargain to me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull that tight, and just as you're tying the knot, it's a little bit tricky to do, and I do appreciate that I'm trying to show you clear thread here, which is not ideal either, is as you're tying the knot, just put this under a little bit of tension. So just pull it slightly, not the bit that actually goes around your wrist, just the bit you're tying the knot with, because what will happen when you release the tension, it will actually pull the knot in more tightly on itself, which is what we're aiming for. We want a nice tight knot so that it doesn't slip and come undone. So just wrap it round your fingers and pull it through. Now what I find I have to do here is just use a pair of round nose pliers or flat nose pliers and just go up through and pull those tail ends through the bracelet. And then just make sure you get it nice and tight. Pull it down and pull it tight like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab that knot with either some clear nail varnish or some PVA glue, and then I'm going to put it to one side for 24 hours for the glue to properly go off and for the elastic to relax and the knot to settle. And then what I'll do, if I can show you with this one here, is I'll just cut the elastic down so that I've got 2 or 3 millimeters just past the end of the knot, and that's the bracelet done. What you don't want to do is cut this elastic right next to the knot, because if you do that, as it stretches, the ends of the the cord will pull back into the knot, and that's when your knot will come undone and you'll end up with lovely bead soup all over your floor. So there we go. That's another quick and easy bracelet.